different
Well, I'll just explain now. I work for an agency of the state, which is called the Florida Folk Life Program, and we do research and programming all over the state of Florida into traditions that people have, all white people and black people and Indian people and all sorts of ethnic groups. And we talk to folk artists like yourself about your own creativity. And we put on a number of things like the Florida Folk Festival, and our main office is out in White Springs where the festival goes on.
Right.
Now my job this year is to work with the Duval County School Board here in Jacksonville, because they are interested in having a course in the school system that teaches students more about the traditions of the local area, about here in the county, that different groups of people have. So I'm going around talking to people like yourself who have skills like this that are very interesting, and talking to people about music and people who make things, and people in traditional occupations like commercial fishermen.
Right.
So I can collect information, and then this fall I'll plan a course for the schools, and maybe have some people come and talk to the children too and show what they do.
Right.
So that's why I'm coming around to talk with you. And I'm real pleased that you're taking some time to talk to me.
Well, all that helps me, you know.
Yeah. Well, that's always good when it works both ways like that. Now, first off, can you tell me when you were born?
1916, 21st of August.
Oh, yeah, that's the same age as my mother.
How about that?
Yeah. Were you born here in Jacksonville?
Columbia, South Carolina, 909 Washington Street.
Oh, yeah. How'd you happen to come down here?
My mother worked in the Morris Cafeteria in 1928, number one on Forsyth Street. That was number one Morrison Cafeteria. And she brought me here when I was 13 years old, and I was going to the village school on State Street. And I've been here ever since.
Oh, yeah. And you were telling me before you worked at
WMBR when I first started working back in the olden days, 1956 at WMBR radio station. TV wasn't thought about in Jacksonville then.
And what was your job there?
Messenger.
Oh, yeah.
Went around and picked up the money and delivered the money and so forth on.
Yeah. And you were there how long did you say?
32 years.
My. And when was it you stopped working there?
You mean when
did you retire?
When I retired about 5 years ago, I don't know exactly what date, but 5 years ago when I got to be 62 years old and I retired.
And what have you been doing since then?
It's my toothpicks and I. I wake on my toothpick each and every day. Just like I'm working Channel 4. This is my regular job each and every day, from sun up to sundown.
How did you get started on that?
Well, one day I got through all my work to WMBR and didn't have anything else to do. Toothpick was 5 cents a box. And they had an NP on every corner then, so I went to the NP and bought me as many toothpicks I could afford to carry. They had about 75 boxes of toothpicks at 5 cents a box. And I went in one of the office and sat down and started playing around with toothpicks, and it was looking good to me, so I kept it up from there.
Had you ever seen anyone do that kind of work with toothpicks before?
Never have. No one have seen it. I never have seen anyone do toothpicks work. I have seen other things, but not toothpicks work. I didn't like the popsicle sticks. I could have did away with popsicle sticks, but popsicle stick wasn't my thing. But I can wake with them, but I don't like them.
What was the first thing that you made out of toothpicks?
I wish I had. I made a little small, I remember, but I don't have it. I wish I had a little small lamp, and it was burning because I put a flashlight battery in. But I don't know what happened to it. I don't know if I give it to somebody or what happened.
How did it turn out?
It turned out lovely. Often wish I had it.
Yeah?
Because it would have been an antique now.
Now, you started this after you retired from the station? Or
No, I started this while working at the station. I started because every morning I didn't do the work till 8 o'clock, but I would take a little box of toothpick with me. And I would go there between 5:30 and 6 o'clock, get all my hard work and extra things done. I had to make call for the station and get all my mail and everything up. So I went there and got all that done, and after that, I took time out to work with my toothpicks. And I had a lovely voice, man, because he said, hey, once you get your work done, he don't mind your work with the toothpicks.
Well, that's good.
Mr. Glenn Marshall.
So how long has it been then that you've been working with toothpicks?
I said around 40 years pretty close, because I started working with toothpicks around 46.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's a long time.
sir.
That's older than I am. Because I was born in 1951.
You what?
Yeah. Now maybe you can describe some of the things that are here in your workshop to me.
Well, what you like to know about? Just call it out, and I
Let's
can.
start down at this end and
All right.
just talk about.
Okay.
Now it looks like you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 upright telephones.
No, I got more than 6.
Yeah.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different types. I got the stem type, I got the dial type, and I got the wall type, and I got the western type.
My. Now, how do you start something like that? What's the first thing you do to make a telephone like these old stem type ones?
Stem type, well, first I just rolled, put all the toothpicks together, and then I rolled them a certain length, and then I put them together.
Is there any kind of a tube inside?
No tube, all toothpicks. I don't believe in working with wood. It's only one piece of wood, that's the base.
Yeah.
But I could have made toothpick, but it takes so many toothpicks, and the way toothpicks is, it might have been flimsy or something, but I couldn't use the base of a piece of wood, plywood,
right.
at the base.
Keep it heavy so
right, and it sits. But other than that, it's all toothpick. The cord, mouthpiece, handpiece, and everything. The cord and everything. It's all toothpicks. No string, no wire, no one. Wow.
What sort of glue do you use?
I mix my own. I have my own recipe.
What do you use for that?
Well, that's my own recipe.
Okay.
I have a secret.
But it looks like it's got to be pretty strong to hold that cord in the shape there.
It's been holding a long time.
Yeah. Do you use any kind of a pattern to help you get the shapes?
Nope. I look at pictures, and I work from books, pictures of books. Everything's in mind by pictures.
Yeah.
I study a picture like a child going to school, and I pick up from there. And I get ready to work on my art work, and I put the book in front of me so I can't make no mistakes.
Do you make any drawings or anything like that?
No drawings.
Just go to it after you get the idea?
Right. After I get the idea, I go to it.
Now, what's this over in the left-hand corner?
That's Valentine set I was there.
Oh, yes.
Picture of Christ.
Yeah.
I don't leave him out. Can't afford him.
Well, that's real nice. It's a big heart with a picture of Jesus in the center.
Right, in the center, and it's a light.
And what's this little decoration in red down here at the bottom?
That's my trademark. Everything have that. See the H on the side?
Yes.
The W is Wesley.
Yeah.
And the S is Stewart.
Uh-huh.
Henry Wesley Stewart.
That's real nice.
That's my trademark. I even thought of that myself to put it together like that.
And we've got, what do you call these here?
Picture frame of Christ.
Yeah.
Christ.
Oh, yeah.
Old-fashioned iron.
Oh, yes. Flat iron.
That's way back in the 26th and so forth, and the 20s.
Yeah. Your mother used those?
My mother have used those.
And what's that? Is that an ironing board?
That's the ironing board with 2 irons, and it's made into a light.
Yeah.
A lamp. And this is the old-fashioned peanut roaster.
Well, that's something I don't think I've ever seen before.
See, and turn the crank and everything, the peanuts, they get hot in here and they go up on top there.
Were those pretty common when you were growing up?
Oh, that's how I managed to see one. It was on the corner of Bay and Maine. A fellow was sitting down parching peanuts and people would buy them from him. So I kept it in my mind. I had to make one.
Yeah, you even got the peanuts in there.
Right. And this is Stairway to the Star. I know you remember the song.
Yeah.
The Stairway to the Star. I thought about the song and made this. And it's an old-fashioned church I used to go to. You can take a look inside and see what I got everything in it. Everything is...
You've got the pews and the altar.
You got the Bible up there.
And the pulpit. Are those collection plates in the front there?
Everything is built up a church. And,
now, what church was this?
That's the church I used to go to when I was a little boy in Columbia, South Carolina.
What was the name of the church? Do you remember?
St. Matthew's Baptist Church.
Yeah. That's real nice. Did you use a photograph for that, or just?
No, I thought that in my head because I used to go so much.
Yeah.
Back in the day, you had to go to church when you were little.
Yeah, me too.
Single sewing machine. See the wheel down there? Had your leg to see the plane on.
Yeah.
But it was just like a singer song machine.
Yeah.
Everything is there.
Yeah. I remember my aunt had one like that.
Oh, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna see if you know what this is. I'm gonna take. You might know, but a lot of people don't. But you might know what it is. Thank you.
Well, it tells me right there.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice one.
I'll give myself away then.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's another antique.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What is it? Got a bands there to keep it
right.
closed?
Mm-hmm. This one with the ice. You have the pan in there for the ice, you know, to drop the water in.
Coming down?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we had one of those in my family too, although I don't remember that we used it. You know?
I know you know. This is old-fashioned radio.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Back in the Amos Anna days.
Yeah.
And it's a radio inside. The radio plays.
Oh, you've got a real one in there.
Mm-hmm. The radio plays. And let's hear it too.
Yeah.
See the cord there?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. You don't have to.
See.
Oh, you got the dial on there.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Well, I like that.
I got one larger than this I'm working on now.
Mm-hmm.
A little larger. About this tall floor model.
We had a big. It was a Philco, probably. That's the name.
Right.
You remember? It was about
Right.
this high.
Right.
And big shiny wooden front on it.
That's right.
That's nice.
You remember those old-fashioned swings?
Yeah.
Guitar regular size?
My.
Regular size.
It almost looks like you could play that.
Well, I was on Dick Stratton show one day in midday. They said, "Can you play that?" He said, "No, man, you can't play it." He said, "It sure look real to me." I said, "What? I was coming out and buy it."
Yeah.
And that's the Lord's Supper there. I made the picture frame of that.
That's real pretty. Now, how have you colored them?
I color with food dye
Do you do it before you put them on? Or?
before I put them on.
Yeah.
So I won't mess up, you know, so they won't run or nothing like that.
Right.
Let them get a chance to get good and dry.
Yeah.
Test them out. Put them in the stove and let them, bake them like,
Yeah.
dry.
That's really nice. Some nice pattern of colors there.
Right.
I bet it took you a while to figure out the
It
best
did.
arrangement.
To figure out the color where you kind of blend the uniform, just
Right.
costumes.
Yeah.
That's what I was going by, the costumes. Make it come near to the costumes.
And these are a different type of telephone over here?
This here's, I don't know, you remember seeing those in Western, like gun smoke and so forth, hang on the wall.
Yeah.
And this one.
They crank on the
Right.
side?
There's a crank.
Oh, yeah.
And this is a wall for when you hang up, pick up the receiver and get your number and so forth.
It's a payphone?
A payphone.
Yeah.
See, I got it marked up there,
Oh, yeah.
5025, and this way your money return if you don't get your number. I try to bring all the details out. That what makes the item. Bring all the details out.
Yeah, I see you've got, it says the Gray Telephone
Right.
Base Station Company, Hartford, Connecticut,
Right.
USA. Now, where did you get that information?
I got that from a Bell telephone kind of way back. They wondered what I was going to do with it.
Now, what's this over behind here? It's tall.
Oh, that's a grandfather's clock.
Oh.
See?
Yeah.
See?
Little doors in front.
So now they get stuck. See?
Yeah. Uh-huh. It's nice. And on the back of the wall here?
That's they call it a junket ship. The Chinese have it, a Japanese or somebody. Anyway, I started picturing in the book that I wanted to make me one, so I sold quite a few of those. So a lot of people like for the wall plaque, things like that.
That's nice.
And my old-fashioned car, airplane.
This is the transportation area.
Right.
Was there any particular plane that you looked at?
Well, back in those days, I thought about the Land Bay plane. That's what I went by.
Because his was silver, I think.
Right.
This one?
That's what I went by.
That's nice. Can I feel how heavy that is?
It's pretty heavy.
Yeah.
Of course, no wood there, all
I'll let
toothpaste.
you put it back.
All toothpaste.
It's solid right through there.
Right, all solid. I don't cheat. I try not to. And this is an old-fashioned car. See inside, I got my little dashboard things up there, the steering wheel, lights and everything.
Got the gear shifts?
Right hand brakes and everything.
Yeah.
And here's my tennis rack. No wood involved in this.
Did you make one of those for Betty?
I just been asking, did she tell you about it?
She said, yeah. Is this the one? Or?
No, this is the one that's lagging.
Yeah. Boy, that's nice.
Yeah.
It's about the same weight, too.
Mm-hmm. Solid, no wood there. All toothpicks. All toothpicks.
Yeah. Was Betty's the first one that you made?
Mm-hmm. So the first one I made.
Yeah. Does that happen? Now, was that her idea to make it?
No,
No?
I think of my own ideas.
Yeah.
I don't like people to give me ideas.
Uh-huh.
You know, I like to think of them myself and see how I put them together. Because if somebody give you an idea, they got to explain it to you. But if you think of it yourself, you already got it.
Mm-hmm.
So I like to do that. And here's something else I was raised up with, the graphophone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice indeed. Whoa, the turntable. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
That's just about actual size, too.
Right, and the exercise. I took the measurement of
Yeah.
and everything, so I would make it right. And this stove here is an old-fashioned wood stove.
Yeah.
Miss Minnie Pearl got one just like it.
Mm-hmm. She's got one that you made, you mean?
Mm-hmm. She got one that I made.
How did she come to get it?
I was working with toothpick during the time she was here.
Mm-hmm.
Take this off altogether. Lay it down here.
Cool.
That's where the ashes drop down there, on the wood.
Yeah. Oh, you got some burners in there.
Burners and everything. I don't open the top because other people want to open this thing. And this is an old truck, old-fashioned truck.
Your work is so accurate. You've got all the details.
Well, that's the way I enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy getting all the details because I hate to take out in the street and say, well, you haven't got this, you left off that. Well, when you can't tell me that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The American flag over there, man.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Bugle and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I get all the details.
Yeah. And I bet there's 50 stars there, too.
No,
How many?
it's pretty close, but I don't think I got 50 there. Well, that was a job itself, to get those stars together.
Yeah.
But it might be 50, but I'm working so much stuff, I don't know how to keep it in mind.
Well, it looks like quite a few.
Mm-hmm.
Now, with something like this gramophone, do you save real objects like that so you have something to go by, or search them out so you can?
No, I save it. I save a picture from the same picture I worked from this, made this by, I save the picture.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes, I know what you mean. Sometimes you have to work on something to get it just like the first thing you made.
Uh-huh.
Because if you don't, you won't work out like.
Yeah.
I see what you mean.
Because I know sculptors all over the world have little things that they keep
Right.
around their studios to remind them of a
Right.
different shape or something like that.
But I try to make the second item before I sell the first one, so I can get it just right.
So it's like you make a prototype or an
Right.
experiment,
Mm-hmm.
and what do you do with that one? The first one you made.
The first one made. If I don't sell it, I always keep it for myself.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people always want the first thing you made.
Yeah, well, nothing wrong with that either.
Mm-hmm. No, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. What do we have on this shelf here?
This is full moon.
Mm.
Stars around, lights up at night.
Huh. Little light bulbs on
Right,
the corner here.
like Christmas bulbs,
Mm. Oh, I like that a lot.
It's pretty at night.
Yeah.
I tell myself like this in a dark room, and it shows up pretty.
Mm-hmm. And this here?
The back in the old days, they called it ukuleles.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that?
I remember Arthur Godfrey playing.
That's right.
Yeah.
I got a team picture for him with this picture I put out a newspaper for Joe Louis.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
That's going to be antique, already antique.
Yes.
Because it's been years since he fought.
Yeah. Did he ever fight around here?
No, he never did fight in Jacksonville.
No.
And there's another seagull bird I made. I went to the library and got a picture of it.
Now, I see all these ribbons that you have dozens of them here.
I got more ribbons than I got enough ribbon to cover a room.
And now this one says Greater Jacksonville Fair.
Right.
Are these all from the fair here in Jacksonville?
All from the fair, Jacksonville Fair.
When is that fair?
I come up in October.
Oh, I must go to that. I've only lived here for just 2 months now.
Much in October. You get a lot of stuff from out there too.
Yeah.
Cattle and so forth and all. You get a lot of stuff from out there.
And what's this right behind you? Is this something you're working on right now?
That's a concern of a church there. I put a cross in that. And
Yeah.
I sent a cross up in I don't know where this one not going. Thank you. But I know the other one will. Thank you. That's for this is a little large for that.
Yeah.
But the ship fits right in there.
I see it.
They go the way back at the back, you know, and the light shine all around it.
Will it be colored? No, I guess it will be
You mean this?
plain colored like the back here?
This here was the one that goes in. This here have
Oh, yeah.
color. That's the one that have color. And that's bald eagle. Got quite a few of those. One big one down there. Yes. And tell you what happened. The Gators went out of business. I made this for the Gators.
What was that?
The Gator football game.
Oh,
And the
yeah.
lady promised to buy it. She said, well, they're going out of business. I don't need no need for the seagull bird.
Yeah.
And I mean that seagull stalk.
Yeah.
That's one of my shepherds there. And this here's another half moon here.
Yeah.
Star around. Another small flag. What is that called? This is something I put together. I just thought of and put together myself. It's nice for a dinner table. I got 2 of these. And I just thought this up myself and put it together. And I packed it, didn't I?
Well, that's real different.
See, the sugar in the center, the napkins,
Yeah.
the toothpicks, and salt and pepper.
That's real different.
Little flour and sit on the dining room table. So I got the pillow and sit on the dining room table or something like that.
Do you have one in your house that you use?
I have one. Donald Duck and so forth and all. And here's another one of my items I'm crazy about.
Is that a leopard?
I saw him in a book, so I wanted to make him. I got it blown up and I went on and made it.
What do you have out in the back here?
Nothing but junk. This is another junk shop back then. I had to clean up one of these and get things. Nothing valuable back then.
Now, do you have you sold quite a few of your things over the years?
I sold quite a few. I sold Miss Catherine Graham, the Washington Post company there. I used to work for. You know heard about her.
Yes, the head of the Washington Post.
She bought a ship for so long and
A ship?
a ship, and she they wanted to go by express or nothing. She sent a plane out especially to pick it up.
Now, how did she hear about you?
Oh, see, during the time she was they bought the Washington Post out. Bought WNBR out. I was working with things at that time, and I happened to have the ship ready when she was in one day for a staff meeting. And my boss, Mr. Glenn Marshall, said, show what you made. So I went and showed her what I made, and she fell in love with it the minute she seen it. And she sent a plane, and she went back home and sent a special plane out to pick it up. She got in her home now. She kept it in the office for a while, but she got in her home now.
And Minnie Pearl, you mentioned, had a stove.
She had an old-fashioned wood stove I made for her. And she's proud of it. During the time she was popular with chicken, and she was in Jacksonville at that time. And the Verace, I was working at that time. I went over to Channel 12 to take tape over there. And the program manager asked me, Verace, how would you like to have a pre-animated toothpick? I love it. That's one of my, I haven't seen anything like that. He said, I have one made in about three more months when you come back. He said, you will? He said, I will. So he told told me to make my piano. 3 months he came back and picked it up, and I had lunch with him around my hotel.
That must have been nice.
It really was.
Yeah.
And I met quite a few people. And I have a shotgun in Missouri, caboose in California, a set of mice in Miami, an airplane in Atlanta, and let's see what's I got some. Quite a few things I got. Oh, Las Vegas got a caboose. So, and people.
Are these all people who have come to Jacksonville? And
quite a few of them.
Gone home?
Quite a few of them. Some on Piano Magazine. I was nationwide on Piano Magazine. Some called me long distance, some written me letters.
Is that something that is means a lot to you, that people contact you from different places?
That's mean a great lot to me.
Yeah.
I enjoy things like that. Just to know somebody and realize, to think about me, to call me, you know, and to make something fun. Yeah. That's my pride and joy right there. When I make something for a person, I try to put everything I got to it, you know.
Yeah.
Of course, that word goes a long ways, you know, to tell somebody that's so and something and have business.
How long does it take to make some of these things?
Such as what?
Well, I guess everything's got a different amount of time and work. Well, those telephones, the first ones that we saw.
The telephone? I'll call that just a setup.
What do you mean?
Just about a week on the telephone.
Yeah.
But the biggest thing I had with that ship, it took me 3 months because everything was too thick but the mast, and I made them out of cloth. Took me 3 months on that. 2 months on the caboose. And that Lord's Supper took me about a month and a half on account of the colors.
How do you figure what price to charge for your work?
Well, I go by the hours. That's the best way I go by the hours. Because until I got $250, that work is to me. I go by the hours and the time I put in.
When you're working, are you working on only one thing at a time?
No, like I said, I'm working on a telephone. Well, I'm coming on down to the car. I got a car working, drying or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm going to a Star or something like that. Whatever I'm working on. I have about 3 or 4 things going at one time. I never sat there and wait on that one thing to dry. I couldn't get nowhere that way. Lose a lot of time. I have things drying and, working with them.
I'm just checking to see how my tape's
Got enough time?
Oh, yeah. Just trying to think of when to flip her over.
I always keep something going.
And you told me before that you work at this like a regular job?
This is my regular job. This is my job. It's the same I had at the station. Each and every day I work with it.
What time do you start in the morning?
I start in the morning sometime around 6 o'clock. Sometimes I knock off around 3 or 4. And then sometimes I go to 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. If I got something I love to do, I get stuck with it. I'm going to finish it and see how it come out.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
I'm hooked there.
Yes.
That's the way it is.
Do you work here in your home?
Now, I work with my daughter sometime. One of my daughters stay here. I got the trailer right here. And I work home. I work every place because in the car right now I got my tools to work wherever I stop.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like working.
Yeah.
That's where I work at.
What sort of tools do you need?
I have my tweezers and my cutters and my glue.
What are your cutters?
Old-fashioned cutters, and they like cutting wire or something like that.
They're like tin snips or something?
All right.
I'm just going to flip this now so
Okay.
I don't forget. I want to get all your words.
Let me get ready for now.
Well, we can do it today if you want to, or some other time. It doesn't make any difference to me. And I don't want to cut into your day any more than I have to.
Well, you name a day now. Should not go along with it because I'm busy every day. I'm not doing anything extra, but it's like, of course, I'm working on I'm trying to get out for later.
Okay, well maybe next week, like Tuesday or something like that.
Tuesday be fine.
Well, I'll call you the day before and we'll
all
see how
right.
things are
Okay,
going.
Tuesday be fine.
Okay, maybe we'll have a little more sunshine
You want
too.
me to meet you the same place, and would you find your way around here?
Well, I could probably find you now.
Okay, all right.
You over here?
Yeah, I'll be over
I'll
here.
just mark down the street. And...
Then I have quite a few things out in the yard spread around for you.
Okay, well, that'd be good.
All right. Any more information you'd like to
Well,
have?
let's see now. I was wondering, earlier in your life, before, I think you told me 1946 you got started on toothpicks.
Right.
If there are other things that you were interested in making.
Well, when I first started out, I was making lamps out of old radio tubes. They would take the radio tubes and throw them away. Sometimes they would break in the trash, and sometimes they wouldn't. But I wouldn't take them and take a chance of making lamps out of them. And I made a lamp out of can openers. I made lamps out of later high heel shoes. And I made a lamp out, let me see what else I made a lamp out. It's so long now, but anyway, I've made lamps out of different things, Not only this, but this is what I started and really loved, kept on doing this toothpicks. But I made a lot of art lamps out of different things.
What is it you like about toothpicks that's better than other sorts of materials?
By lab, but toothpicks already clean.
Yeah.
Matches you have to burn and so forth on.
Yeah.
And have to re-clean them and so forth on. But toothpicks, you just have to control them.
And I noticed that all your toothpicks are one type, the round ones with
The
the
round
tapered ends.
ones. The round ones.
Yeah.
The flat ones, I couldn't work with those. They wouldn't do. They wouldn't one of my purpose. I tried one box of those and it suited my purpose, so I stuck with the round ones. It blends in more, they blend in straight and things like that. That's what I like about it. Give you details and everything.
Yeah. Now, something like these crosses here, how do you start and what are the steps to making something like that? What's the first thing you do and then what do you do after that?
Well, I just spray it down like a cross, I look at the picture, just spray it down, and then I spray my side and everything, take my ruler and get everything measured the right way, and just spray it down, measure the same, and put it together.
When you start putting toothpicks together, how do you go about it? Do you make panels like this
Just make
separately?
panels and line them up like that.
And inside, is there any kind of bracing or? Like
No.
a house has beams and things like that?
No, this solid, but after you get them together with the glue I use, it's solid. It's not flammable.
Yeah.
Because when I tell people they won't have any trouble, if they have any trouble, I already do it, but I don't think they have any trouble because I put enough glue on to hold it in order.
What are you working on right now?
Oh, I'm working on, I almost forgot.
Oh, I got some photographs there.
Oh,
Oh, my. Phew, look at that.
I got 2 hours to work on them. That one's already sold. And I got 2 more coming in for Christmas. So every time I spend my time of day, I'm trying to get here for Christmas.
It's a big tractor trailer truck and it says
Semi-trailer, Gateway.
Gateway. Is that a grocery company or
That's
transportation company?
transportation. A lady, husband died, I used to wait in the Gateway, and she wanted to make her truck to remind her of her husband. So that's what it is right there.
Oh, yeah. So it was sort of her idea about what to make.
It's right, to me.
But did she let you go ahead and go the way you wanted to go, or did she give you ideas about how?
She gave me a picture of a Gateway truck.
Oh, yeah.
And I used my own judgment. She turned it over to me. Excuse me.
Yeah. How big was the truck?
Had all the 18 wheels on it.
Phew, about 2.5 feet long.
Right, all 18 wheels right there.
Why? I was going to ask you if it's a real 18-wheeler.
18 wheels.
Phew. Does the cab separate from the trailer?
Right in there. I got the little, the cab separated from this part, and I got the little exhaust pipe, everything way up in there, and I got the little thing they have between this and the trail. I got all that in. And this part here, hold the trailer up, hold the part up after the trailer pulls out.
Right.
I got everything. I got it lights up too.
That's incredible.
So I keep busy.
Yeah. Well, I notice, especially with the first things that we looked at, the telephones and the stoves, that you're interested in having reproductions of things that aren't used anymore now, that are sort of nostalgic, I guess. I'm just wondering how important that is to you to look at the past that way.
Well, a lot of people like antique things.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I'm saying, antique business, something I was raised up with. Now, I couldn't so well make anything new because I wouldn't know how to go about it.
Yeah.
But I know about things I was raised up with, like such as telephone and Stairway to the Stars and old-fashioned radio and picture crafts. Things I know about it, how to go about it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you was to bring me a new car, like a new Cadillac, so you wanted it, I would have a time. I would have to turn you down because I wouldn't know how to do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, this stuff I was raised up with, I know how to go about it.
Mm-hmm.
I tell anybody out there, if you bring me something new, I turn you down because I can't do it.
Well, you've seen a lot of things in your life, though.
Right, and I've read up a lot of things in my life. And a lot of people do like antique things and make them think back, you know, because a lot of my things I have sold, everything I've sold is antique. Mm-hmm. Like them old antique bed forces up there.
Yes.
And since there are quite a few of those because antique bed forces.
Mm-hmm.
I make lamps out of those.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Have you been making these wall decorations for a long time, too?
I started, that's something new I added onto my list to make them a little larger later for wall plaques and things like that. Mm-hmm. So most of the things I made, like the old-fashioned cars, I was so happy that I could make cars stand up on the wheels and so forth. So that's what I first started out with, and I started over to making plaques,
mm-hmm.
things.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any ideas for new things for the future?
Well, I'm going to the library, and I'll go to the library and spend a whole day sometime, and I'll pick out what I need.
Mm-hmm.
So, those will. I won't be able to get to the fair this year because I got too much business to do for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
But I used to go to the fair every year. But this time I have to do my weight in order to get the people happy, keep them happy so they won't forget about me.
You mean these are orders that people have put into the
Yeah, I got two more semi-trucks coming up.
Mm-hmm.
That's enough for right there to keep busy for Christmas.
Sure.
And the lady said she wanted shrimp bowl, but she said she'd call me after Christmas when I told her I was so tired of it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's going to take a while for a shrimp bowl to make a shrimp bowl.
Yes. Have you made one before?
No, I never have. That's I know it's going to take a while, all the details and everything.
Yeah.
I like to make things where my customer is satisfied, not me. Because if I'm satisfied, I'm looking for my customer to be satisfied. Mm-hmm. And if these little things go wrong, and it's not the right place, I don't look for the payment.
Yeah.
Because like everything to be up to date, everything where it's supposed to be in the right place. Mm-hmm. That's where I wait.
From the time you start working till the time that you're done, does the customer have any input into what you do? Do they come and look at and check it out or anything like that?
No.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
No, I tell
That's what I thought you said.
No, I tell myself, if it ain't right when I bring it to you, you don't have to pay me for it.
Yeah.
That's what I tell them because, it's people standing over, and running back and forth, it kind of get me kind of upset once in a while. Mm-hmm. Can't get my mind concentrated. Mm-hmm. Then so I come in and say, you ready? Are you through with it yet?
Yeah.
I give them enough time to let them know. Give me enough time where when I get through with it, I call them.
Yep.
That's the way I do it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I have a friend who builds boats, and he feels the same way. He said, well, I like building boats, but sometimes I don't like dealing with the customers because they have ideas and they don't trust my opinion because, and here I am the professional that's been doing it all these years. So it irritates him sometimes.
Right. Sometimes they'll come to you and they almost they want you to change this and change that. Mm-hmm. And you done made up your mind how it's supposed to be, but they want you to change it.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a lot of that going around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. When you look back over all the things you've made, do you think of a few of the items as the very best?
Well, the very best thing that I had with that ship, I almost got. Mm-hmm. I would try that ship myself. Wasn't looking for it to go in a hurry like it did, but since she wanted it, when I was working then, she made that my biggest break, But I sure hate to see it go.
What kind of a ship was it?
Sail ship.
Yeah.
Had a lot of sails on it. It had 18 cells on it.
18? Wow.
And the thing would hold the cells in about so tall.
About almost 3 feet high?
And the ship was about 3 feet long.
Was it painted in different colors as well?
No, she didn't want to paint it. That's something else I like. I like when people leave the toothpicks natural color. Because I think painting them kind of kills the looks of them or something. Because like that now, you can tell what this is in a minute you look at it. But this you got to kind of wonder, because the color kind of throws you off. But this here, you see the little tips in here, you know.
Yes.
You can tell them in, but in here you don't know what you got sometimes.
Right.
If it's dark color or something like that, you don't know what you got. I really like for people to let them stay like that. But sometimes people want things painted.
Yeah.
I go ahead and paint it, but they ask me. If they ask me, I say, let's say same color, but they don't ask me all the time, but I didn't.
So you like it to look like toothpicks, is that right?
My life would look like toothpick. It calls for a conversation. A lot of people, they have asked me a lot of times, is that straw?
I can see that, yeah.
I said, look again.
Yeah.
Oh, that's toothpick.
Yeah.
And boy, they burn me up sometimes, but I go along with them.
Yes. Yeah.
That's straw. So look again. Oh, that's toothpick. Old and young, white and black.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
What other questions do people ask you that see your things for the first time?
How'd you get started? What'd you make first?
Yeah. Some of the questions I've been asking you, too.
Well, one of them I couldn't answer, but I was that little lamp, but I don't know what happened to it. But, like I said, I started playing around with toothpicks, and I would come up and I fell in love with toothpicks, making different things.
Yeah.
So, it still got me that, toothpicks.
Has anyone ever come and asked you to teach them how to do it?
Well, I'm glad you brought that up. Maybe you can help me. I'm going to try to get me a building somewhere to teach some kids or either old people. I'd rather teach the old people because they appreciate it more. But the kids ain't going to take pain like I would, or you would, something like that. But old people, when they get something like this, they stick with it and they do it right, and they appreciate it more. So I'm going to try to, what I'm trying to do now is find me a nice building on a business section of the street or something like that where I can teach school and also handle my stuff to get rid of my stuff at the same time. See? Okay,
well, I can help you. Our program has started something just this year, in fact, called apprentice programs. That is for a master craftsman like you to teach other people what you do. And there's one of the people that I work with who's in charge of that, and I'll talk to him about it and see what has to be done. But we want to encourage people to teach others and pass it on because it's such a beautiful thing.
Yeah, because God don't me die and take it with me, that wouldn't be right.
Right, yeah. But when I come back, I'll know about that and I'll tell you.
Okay.
But that's real nice.
Yeah, because I think if everybody has to do with their hand out, the world wouldn't be torn up like it is. It'd be interesting in a way. If they're interested, you know.
Yes.
If they're interested. Yeah, I told them on TV, I said today, I said, you're not interested. I'm not interested in the money situation, but I said, if everybody had things to do like this, the world wouldn't be torn up.
I spend a lot of my time when I'm not out talking to people, writing, and I know when I'm through the day of writing that my mind is ready to do something else, like work on an object, and sometimes I carve things. I didn't bring anything with me, but I carve boats and things like that out of.
You feel good, don't you?
Yeah, you know, and your mind goes to a different place.
Right, you feel great doing things, and when you're doing things, things come to you.
Yeah.
Different things come to you. That's the way it is. Things come to me.
Yeah.
What I want to make next, or I'm going to try to make next, or something like that, something always pop in my head. But if you sit down and ain't doing nothing, you ain't going to get nothing. Yeah. I noticed that.
Yeah.
So I'm always doing something.
I don't know if it's true or not, but some people who are experts on how the brain works say that there's a different part of your brain working when you're making things with your hands. Right. As opposed to when you're reading or thinking those types of things.
Now, there's Michael Jackson glove. I didn't show you that, did I?
No, you just had that. We can just talk about it and look at it.
All right. Michael Jackson glove. Now, if I'd have known about it in time, I could have got rid of quite a few of them. But I still think I can get rid of quite a few of them because it's hard work and it's solid. When the glove is solid, you don't just do that and fall
Right,
apart,
right.
you know. But a glove, it get dirty, you have to clean it, so forth and on, and you might lose it. But so I'm making up quite a few gloves for Christmas, or, you know, putting out in different places if I can, for Christmas holidays.
Mm-hmm.
This don't cost for $40, and I think it's worth it with with the background black and everything. It's niche. I show it to you in the garden.
Yeah.
So I'm making quite a few of those up. That's what I was making, and you called me the other day.
Oh, yeah.
I'm still working on those.
Yeah. Now, you mentioned you're going to put them around in different places. What sorts of shops would they be?
Well, I was thinking about April Way, but he was out south side. Yeah, he's out south side now.
What's the name of the place?
April Way Record Shop.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have any place I could probably spray them around?
I don't know. I'll look around. I don't know the town too well myself.
Okay, well, I'm going to try to put them around, such as I'm going to ask some of the chess shops, Coin Brothers, everybody. I'm going to ask everybody because I'm going to have.
Yeah.
By Christmas, Lord, well, before Christmas, I said around last of October, 1st of November, somewhere, I'm going to have about at least over 100, and I'm going to keep making them, see what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Are they all going to be the same?
All going to be the same.
Yeah.
All going to be the same. In price, and all going to be the same.
Yeah.
White glove with a black background, and the little glitters things. And it's not the real gold, but I come so near to it either. So I think they'll move. Everybody told me they'll move.
I think so, yeah.
So I'm making quite a few of those.
How long does it take to make one of those?
Take quite a while on one of those things because it's 5 layers.
They're built up a lot. Inside,
5 layers, and you have to, inside, you know, you have to break one of them fall apart, and I got stuff inside, you know. It took quite a while.
Yeah.
But look like, I can tell you one thing, I think the same way with you. When you work on one thing so long, you make two, look like it's getting easier and easier as you go along. Now I made the first look like I would never get through with it. Second and third, now I can look like I can go through it like that.
Yeah, but when the time is getting faster, what about your interest in doing it though? What's happening to that? Is that staying the same or is it changing?
It's changing. It's kind of just boring sometimes, but I don't let it get to me.
Yeah.
I don't let it get to me. If you let it get to you, you're hooked.
What do you like to do to relax when you're not doing things?
I'm not doing that. When I get up, of course, you can't sit there and look at TV all the day long. I get up and I go, take my nap, I look at television or something like that and relax, and I go back to it. That's what I do. Because when you look at so many, of course I work with glasses, but when you look at a toothpick for a long time, even the glasses look at the feeling on it. So I don't let that get to me. I walk up and go around. I'm surprised you come on the other day. Go around and visit people, and then I come back and start all over again. You got to get that exercise and get away from whatever you're doing. You don't stick right with it. Because once it starts getting boring, you're going to do something wrong. So that's what happened to me.
Yeah. Okay, I can't think of too much else to ask you right now. Is there anything else you wanted to tell me?
Well, I hope everybody know me and patronize them and live and think about me if they want something. Give me a call. Okay, well, I'll do my best to help you there. Yes, I appreciate it very much. Okay, and I'll call you on Monday or so. Yes, sir. Now, if I can, I'll come over on Tuesday or whenever it's convenient for you. Okay, and I have hold me another day and I have everything spread out for you, where you can, take the picture what you want. Fine. I just wanted to tell you what's going to happen with this tape, so you'll know what I do with my things. We have at our headquarters out in White Springs an archive, which is like a library of tapes. Yes, sir. And we use those for our research, and I'll use it too when I get ready for the school program. And if that's all right with you, I'll put it there with the rest of the tapes that we've collected around the state. All right. Okay? That helps me. And I'd just like to ask you to sign a release, which I ask everyone, so it shows that you've told me that that's all right. And I've just got that in my bag there, if you don't mind signing there. Okay. Just a little bureaucratic detail that we have to do. Okay, well, I guess I can turn this off now. Okay. Unhook that. This is the end of the September 6, 1984 interview with Henry Wesley Stewart, the Toothpick King. The interview was conducted at 5616 Eartha Street in Jacksonville, Florida. The interviewer was David Taylor
of the Florida Folk Life program. End of interview, end of tape.